All right. Welcome back to another episode of The Three Ps. I don't know why that just came out like that.
So that's not our show.
Well, okay. With the Three Ps.
3 Ps and a pod.
Oh my gosh.
We don't have to say it. They know who we are. Like, they see the title.
Not the singing. Okay.
3
Ps.
New IP. We're changing the
Well,
show.
someone better reach out with like a jingle for us, because otherwise that is just what it is. Like, we don't have any intro. It can be me saying,
My God. It was insane. I was like, that's
so good.
okay, I'm never going to do it again.
Nope.
No,
Do it
that
every
was
time.
so good.
Okay.
That was so amazing.
Welcome back to another episode. I'm Erin.
I'm Josie.
And I'm Coco, and I hope you enjoyed this very chaotic beginning.
Yeah.
What is up though? We are back. We recorded kind of recently. So I don't know, any highlights since we last talked or things you girls have going on this week?
Truly, no. However, actually I take that back. I have something. My friend Olivia that I visited in Europe is back home in Minnesota.
Oh my gosh, that's this week already?
Yeah, so I got to see her this past weekend, and then I'll see her a couple more times while she's here this week. So that's always so fun. She was like, "Do you want to go get coffee?" And I was like, actually, what if you came over and I made you coffee? And she brought like some donuts from like a local place, and I made her a latte. And seriously, you guys, like, I have yet to get bad feedback. Not that like somebody's gonna be like, "Wow, like your lattes really are bad."
If they were bad, I would let you know. You know I would do that.
Right.
But I don't think you're getting that.
No. So, yeah, we came to my coffee shop. I made like
so
a
fun.
cute little
Josie's Java.
Josie's Java. That's good.
So cute.
I made a like a logo for our apartment is 120. And so I made like a 120 Coffee Co. like logo and printed it out and framed it and put it like next to my Breville. And then I'm gonna be so extra this summer, and I think I'm gonna print out stickers of the logo and like order like plastic Amazon
my gosh, I've
cups.
seen people do that.
Yeah,
And then
on
it'll look
TikTok.
like it's like a true
like
coffee
coffee
shop.
shop, and it's gonna be just my home.
You are the most extra.
Amazing. I love it though.
Yeah.
I love it.
I fool people with just the cup
Right.
and the coffee. Like, I'll
Right.
show up to work and they're like, "Oh, that looks so good. Where'd you
Right.
get it?" And I'm like, "My house."
Right. Yep.
So doing that label, nobody will even know that it's not.
No, exactly.
From a
They're
store.
gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, what's that?" And be like, "My house." So that was really fun. And the other thing is that a couple episodes ago, I mentioned my like 5:30 wake up thing.
Yeah.
And I've still been doing it, working out. And then I literally spend like 45 minutes to an hour, like in the Word, like from.
That's amazing.
I know. So I did that yesterday. I did that today. I've been doing it like about like 3-ish days a week.
That's
so
amazing.
It's
That's
been
so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you reading a specific book right now? Or are you just like kind of verse to verse? Or like, what are you?
Yes, I'm reading through Psalms. So I'm doing like a Bible, just like plan through Psalms. So I read like a couple a day. And then I also am reading New Morning Mercies, which is just like a Devo book. It's literally like a page. It's super short every morning. And then I just started another Devo too, and it's called 40 Days to a Joyful Life.
Yes,
And
that's a Kristen Johns rec.
Yes,
I feel like.
yes. From That's the Point podcast. They do that Devo. So that's where I heard about it. And
Report back how you like it, because maybe I'll borrow it after.
yes, it's like just about gratitude and like changing your mindset and just joy. So I have had it for a long time actually, but I just picked it up and started it right now. So
I love it.
it's been good.
I also am reading through the Psalms too, like in a different Devo. It's called "The Lord Is My Refuge." Maria gifted it to me like probably a year ago when my mom first got diagnosed. And it's the same thing. It's like you read the whole, like one whole psalm.
Yep.
And then there's like a big snippet on like just more in depth of like what it means, or just kind of like a little like reflection thing. And I feel like it's been good. I feel like I've never just straight up read all the Psalms. So
Yes. Okay. Me
like,
neither.
I feel like Psalms for me are like you'll just like find one
Yes.
and it's like comforting, or like I feel like
Yes.
Psalms are very comforting, or like
Yes.
so I feel like it's like something that I would, if I was like having a hard time, like then I would just find a psalm or something, but
Yes.
like not reading all the way through it.
Yes, I feel the exact same way. And I was telling people, like, I kind of just started this randomly, like a couple weeks ago, like early in January. And it has actually been so like relatable. Psalms are like David basically like crying out to God and being like, God, where are you? Like, I like, you know, don't feel you, or I don't see you, or like hear my cry. And then it's also him being like, praise God, like your love is steadfast, like you're my rock, like everlasting. And then it's like also like, I hate my enemies and like justice for those against me. Like it's just literally like beep boop bop boop, like all of these
It's just
different
like
emotions.
real. It's a
I
human.
was gonna say it's very relatable.
It's so real, and it's just like literally pouring out and being like honest with God. And that's been just where I feel like I've been at in my relationship with God. So I feel like I'm reading through it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, it goes from like being thankful in one and then being like, I am feeling like downcast, oh my soul, you know, the next one. And it's just how those emotions can like coexist, and that's okay. So yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and David's like one of like the biggest people in the Old Testament, and he sometimes is like, God, what the heck is the plan right now? Like that should give some comfort to anybody that's like, I feel like a lot of times Christianity or like people feel like you always have to be positive, and it's like, no, like lamenting happens, and look at the Psalms. I think that's a great observation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
so it's been good.
That's great.
What about you guys?
Erin, what do you? What,
I have had just like a very uneventful week. I feel like it's been sort of a rough week. Had to go to my mom's again last night, like just being real about the grief. I wasn't as sad this time, so that felt like, well, I don't know. I lean away from saying progress because like I just feel like grief just is not linear. But last night it did not hit as hard to be there going through stuff. So that was kind of a nice, like I was actually really dreading that all day, and just like even just like all week I even pushed it off. Like it's been a couple weeks since I had been there, and I was like, I should go back, and I just don't want to. So it was kind of nice to go and not feel just so like I was a little sad after, but not like so sad, you know, like it's nice to leave and not feel so heavy. So you know what, like praising God for that I just didn't leave feeling so crushed. But my highlight was probably, I got to go to the Block on Saturday, and or Sunday, sorry. And if you're a Minnesota person, like the Block, St. Louis Park, it's so good. You have to check it out. They have my fave mac and cheese there. It's like a buffalo mac and cheese.
It's so good.
And like, I guess they started doing half orders now, which honestly makes so much sense because like, if you have been there, if you know what I'm talking about, or like Josie and Coco have been, the plate is huge, but I always get the full because like, it's just nice to have it as leftovers. But anyways, so new hack, if you're over there, you can get the half.
Oh, that is nice.
But I did get the full, and I just ate the other half before Josie got here. It was just like a snack tonight. And I was like, oh, this just like was the highlight of my week, having this on hand.
So perfect.
So yeah, anyways, and then I'm going to the cabin this weekend. So that's something I'm just like looking forward to. I'll probably recap in our next epi.
Love it.
But
yeah, that sounds nice.
Amazing.
Yeah. Since I've seen you guys, I saw the Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien movie, and it's called like Send Help or something or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at the trailer, it looks a lot scarier than it actually is. It was actually like really funny.
it also looks gory.
There's like one scene where I had to look away. Everything else, like not as bad, like equivalent to The Housemaid.
Oh, okay.
Not crazy.
Okay.
Wait, would you say like scare level too, or are you talking gore?
Gore level, Housemaid. Scare level. It's just different. It's honestly wasn't scary. It truly wasn't. And I'm a baby. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like
You just were like, from the trailer, Josie and I were like, does she go insane? Like, it just looks like she turns creepy. Like, I don't know.
It's like, it's fun. I was laughing a lot.
Don't give spoilers.
I was laughing a lot. It was really funny.
Okay.
And I was with my friends.
We have to rethink this.
Sarah and Stan. It's like, there's like a jump scare at one point where I'm like, ugh, but like, I honestly would recommend it. It was really good. Like I liked it a lot. And Dylan O'Brien is incredible in it. Like I always think like he's so hot and like whatever, but his acting is incredible in it. Rachel McAdams, her acting is incredible because it's her. But it was like it would literally depended on like their dynamic, and so the fact that the two of them were like equal players, like acting together, it was really good. It was really good.
Okay, that's great. Dylan O'Brien is like amazing. I would love to see. I think I'm a baby when it comes to that kind of stuff too, but this is good feedback. So I think I will see it.
He played like a really rethink it. Yeah.
He played like a big jerk in this movie and he did such a good job. Like, such a good job.
He must have practiced in All Too Well 10-minute version.
Literally.
Being a jerk. That was his,
Yeah. I love that man. Like he's just such a sweetheart. So it was a really funny movie. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing this week. I have 4 workout classes planned. Like I'm still keeping up that
let's go, girl.
New Year's resolution. I'm like so tight. My hips are so tight.
Do you stretch?
Dante, my coworker, sent me 2 videos of daily stretches that I should be doing for my hips. I'm literally going to do it after this because like this morning I was at a bar class and I was like, I'm getting to the point where I have to put like an extra pad underneath my hip if we're doing like clamshell or like whatever. So I don't know if it's my bones are sensitive or if it's like that tightness. I honestly cannot tell you.
Is like, and I ask that not because I am good at it. Like I actually hate stretching. Whenever I'm working out, I'm like, if I'm working out for 45 minutes, I want all of it to be 45 minutes of working out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's like, my hips, it's also my hips for me too. And it becomes like actually super painful. So
it's really bad. Like cause I did a workout class yesterday that was like weightlifting. And so I was like, oh, maybe it's just soreness from that. And I was talking with Dante cause he was like, I just was like, yeah, my hips, because I can like crack my hips too. Like, I already do that. And so I was like, okay, maybe it's just like working out. And then this morning, like every class I go to, they do a warm up and a cool down. So it's like I am stretching there, but I certainly knowing that my hips are so bad, I'm like, okay, yeah. Because my mom has horrible, horrible hips, like so tight. So I know it's in my genes. I know I need to do it.
Right.
But yeah, so that's, after this, I think I'm going to like, I don't even know what I'm going to do watching wise, but I'm just going to go sit on the floor and like do the thing he sent me because literally I feel like an old person.
Get stretching.
Yeah, seriously. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, I think that's kind of it. This week is like, I got some workout stuff going on. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. I don't know where yet. I've got like, I got to figure that out. And then, I'm trying. Oh, and then I'm just getting to dinner with the girls on one. And then I got to start preparing for you guys. You guys are coming here soon enough. Like I got to start cleaning and pressing the linens. That's next weekend.
Stop. Yes.
Pressing the linens. Who's getting Coco's bed this time?
I will do the air mattress again if I'm in the same room as you guys. That was so fun.
I like the 3 across. And because
that was
like,
amazing.
I was thinking about it because I was like, oh, I could give up my bed. Like I could whatever. But I was like, you guys both get up and pee.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's the one thing where I was thinking about it because I was like, oh, my guests, like they can take my bed. Like I can sleep literally I can sleep anywhere. But then I was like, no, they both like to tinkle. So I was like, I'm not doing that.
Josie and I both are nighttime peers. Are you at home though as much? Oh, I know like on camping trips, it's just like, it's a mind game at a camping trip. Like you just get in your head about it. But like at home,
crazy.
you know, you have a toilet right there, but
I know, but I still am just like, it's less of a mind game. Like there's no problem. Cause I just get out of bed and walk.
No, I just feel like at camping, it's a mind game. Like
you guys are nuts right before bed. You guys are like,
it's like if I don't pee the second before bed, then I'm like, I'm gonna have to pee again in 5 minutes. And then like, I'll get in my head about it. And then I'll be like, you don't have to pee. Then I'll be like, I have to pee. And then I'll be like, no, you don't. Like, and then I won't go to sleep until I just get up and pee. Like, that's what I mean.
I'm glad you guys have each other whenever we go camping. Cause you guys are always, you guys always look at me like you need to go. Yeah. And I'll go with you on the second to last call. But then the last call, you guys don't even ask me anymore. I'm like,
I know. Cause we're crazy.
It's insane.
And that's why I sleep in the corner.
Yeah.
Because
But at home, like you would think, at home it's not a mind game, but I just still go frequently.
100%.
Too, so.
Yeah, no, camping hits so different. It's actually like traumatic. but yeah, no. And did we do the air mattress because it was summer and we needed air conditioning?
Yeah.
Yes, but it was just also cozy.
Well,
But
yeah,
yeah,
I was already thinking that because I was like, I don't want anyone to just sleep out. And also, if we're gonna be recording stuff and hanging out, like I hate cleaning up the main
that's
area.
True, actually.
So it was nice just to have the room like room.
Yeah, so I'm down for your mattress again, but it was fun to be in the same room.
I know. It's like slumber party. Yeah.
That's so insane.
So I gotta start getting ready for you guys
gonna
coming
fly
into
by.
town. And then we gotta also, this is an offline discussion, but we do have to figure out what we want to do. Like I have a few items on the agenda, but we'll solidify soon. Yeah. But
so in-person 3Ps content coming your way soon.
Seriously,
no feet.
Stay tuned.
No feet will be shown.
And
Did we have we told the podcast?
No, we haven't told the podcast yet. I posted on my personal TikTok, but we have found out that I think we have people with foot fetishes that are Pea Podders. And the reason that we have found this data out is that we have been making fun of Coco for forever because truly our in-person videos get it's
way better on YouTube.
Exponentially, way better on YouTube.
Crazy.
Not even just double, triple.
Coco, we get 100 to 200 views on our virtual and we literally get thousands.
On the other ones.
1,000. One was more than
not
1,000. Yeah. It was 2,000.
1,000.
You know what?
But triple to quadruple the views.
Oh my gosh, even more than that because I'm 200 times 4 is 800.
Right.
So I'm
I'm looking.
We do. Anyway, but we found out it's maybe not because of our cute and perfect and amazing giggly in-person moments. It's because our feet are out in those videos.
And some people non-discreet have been commenting.
Do you guys think it really is because our feet's out though, or do you think genuinely it is just more of a fun watch for people?
I think both. I think both can. Yes, and
that would
I think
be an
two things can be
insane amount
true.
of views. That would be an insane amount of views more to have it be just feet.
Well,
people.
People are sick and twisted, Erin. It's a product of the fall.
I haven't encountered the foot fetish community. I don't know, maybe they come in droves. Maybe there's a Reddit thread and it's look at this girl.
Okay, wait. So tell them what happened because now I'm thinking back. Do you remember when I stumbled upon that one subscriber and I was like, he has
That's
feet
what I'm
videos.
saying is we have multiple. So we had one scenario where we stumbled across a subscriber and it was all of their liked and saved videos, 400 just videos of feet. And we were like, well, that's disgusting. So we blocked. And reported. And then we started getting comments and it was from this one account and it was oh my gosh, I love the couch videos.
They were can't wait for you guys to have couch time.
And I was kind of oh, they must just mean in person. So
what
I
a weird
sent
way to say that.
No, it's insane. So then I sent that screenshot of the comment to the girls in the group chat. And I was like, haha, Coco, see, more people want us in person, whatever. And then this account keeps commenting and I'm seeing all of a sudden I'm
what time code?
Souls.
Time codes are popping up.
No, literally timestamps of I loved this section. I'm kind of So I went to that section.
Barefoot, bottom up,
It's our summer episodes where we definitely didn't have socks on. And then it would be oh, that soul. And it would not soul. SOUL, SOLE, soul, foot sole. I mean,
y'all nasty.
It was crazy. So we did block that.
Oh my gosh. And
too.
then, it would be
see ya.
The worst was, how you we fidget a little bit when we record. I don't know, I'll kind of play with this or I'll hold this or whatever. Erin was rubbing her feet, not in a weird way, just kind of fidgeting a little bit, kind of moving and would just her feet were just touching, and that's the timestamp that they got.
Erin, you're a freak.
Wait, you mean my foot to foot was rubbing? I thought you meant I was rubbing my foot with my hand, and I was
Erin, you're dirty.
What?
You're dirty.
No, it was foot to foot.
And they were they'd be my God, sit like this every time. It was literally too far. I don't like it.
So we blocked and reported that specific individual.
We will be wearing socks in all future episodes.
Seriously,
we're zooming in
again.
We're zooming in.
We're zooming in. Oh, it was just hilarious. And I'm like, seriously, like,
no wonder
spreading our content. Like, that's why the in-persons are getting so.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do whatever we have to do.
No, exactly. Like,
at
I'm
least
not below
pay
it.
us. Like, come on.
It's so true.
They're not
well,
even
you certainly won't be getting
compensating
it for
us.
free anymore.
Well,
That's
yeah.
all
No.
we have to say.
Yeah, that's a
how we,
Patreon.
this is a business.
So insane. So insane. No
We're
more free
not
foot
above
content.
it, but we will have you pay. So
Yeah. And this is a perfect transition into our discussion today on finance. Literally perfect. And it's all about diversifying your portfolio and making sure that you are doing things to like
And the first
get
thing
equity
you can
in
do
other
is
ways.
sell your feet
Yes.
photos.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding. Oh my
no,
gosh,
but for
yeah,
real, we
no.
are talking about finances today. Just because we're like, one, it was one of my whatchamacallit?
Was it not one of all
resolutions.
of our goals? Like, I feel like we all said, we were like, yeah, like,
it
I
wasn't one of mine.
I have a budget. Do I follow it? No. But yeah, so not only were we a sports podcast last week, we are now a finance podcast. So send this to all your bros and your homies.
this podcast isn't only for the girls. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. This
exactly.
is for our Pea Potter boys. But yeah, so we were just kind of talking about like things that we've done, maybe like good credit cards to go into, or like the way you should be doing it. Like I've had discussions lately with friends that like only have debit cards, and I'm like, girl, get that credit card
you need
going.
that credit score.
That we'll talk about like kind of things that we've done for personal finances. Erin, I feel like you and Ty might be the like ringleaders in this group of like how to do budgets and stuff. I feel like I've heard you guys successfully be like, we're saving for that, we're saving for this.
Yeah. We've cracked down as of recent.
Yeah. So I think we'll probably just start with like overall thoughts about budgets. And then like we can go in from there of like just like little things, tips and tricks here and there that we've done for like saving money and all that type of stuff. So
Perfect.
yeah, I think number one, budgets suck.
Nobody likes a budget.
No, nobody likes to be
I
restricted.
don't care who you are. You don't like it.
No, the only good and like when I only like it is like as a person who likes control, I feel like it like gives a semblance of like control, you know, like
Yeah, I could see
this is
that.
where this is going and I feel like in control. I don't like it enough to do it on a consistent basis, but that is where I can see like the one positive to budgeting. Like other than that, it's like, wait, I just want to spend it on what I want to spend it on,
Yeah.
you know?
It's tough. I mean, that's the girl math of it. Like it all is priceless when it's just what you want to spend it
Exactly.
on. There's no
I'm a-
limit.
For sure.
That's true. I'm a huge proponent of girl math when it
Yeah.
comes to finances. I do think like, okay, so in all seriousness, I feel like I joke that I'm not like financially like responsible. And in some ways I'm not, but in the grand scheme of things, I am. Like I don't have like credit card debt. Like I pay
Right.
off my loan. You know what I mean? Like I'm responsible, like tried to pay for grad school out of pocket, take as less debt out as possible. Like I generally am actually like good at it, but just in my day to day, like when it comes to like saving and stuff, I'm like, just, yeah, I've started just kind of like just spending. I used to, the way I would budget is the Every Dollar app. It's like Dave Ramsey and you can get it for free, but you just have to input the stuff when it's for free. If you pay, then like it'll take it literally automatically like out of your credit card or like your bank statement.
I have Rocket Money,
And
so that's basically
the same. Yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when I do budget, I do really like that app and like that way of budgeting, and just like tracking. But yeah, I just like have not done it recently, but I really do need to get back on it. But I maybe was telling one of you, I can't remember, but what I did do in this, like you can, with benefits, like I think it's November that you can like redo them or whatever. So I actually started putting more money into my retirement, which then it's like just automatically taken out of, and then I don't like, there's
Yeah,
no
you never
option.
touch
The
it.
less
Yeah.
I
For me
see,
to
the
spend
better.
it. Like don't
No, the
like I
less-
don't even want it coming towards me. Like
No,
do-
1,000%.
I don't want to know the money
1,000%.
that I have. I don't want to know.
No, I couldn't agree more. And so I upped that, and that was amazing. Like, I feel like that has really helped. Just like, at least I feel like that there's more money going somewhere to like my future and my savings and retirement, even if it isn't my like emergency savings or whatever. I used to at one of my other jobs, like you could like choose different accounts for your paycheck to go to, which was so nice. Like half, oh my gosh, like 80-20 or whatever for saving, which is like what I certainly never did that, but like 20%
like
of
it
it
would
I
just
could just
auto, like, okay, 80% goes to my checking and 20 is going to my savings or something.
Yes. And so then it's like you aren't like seeing it, quote unquote. I don't think I can do that with my current employer, which is fine. Either. So that is something I need to take into my own hands, which I just don't do. But yeah, I think people say like I think it's like good to have like 10% going into retirement, but then if you can to have like 15 or 20, especially at our age of like in our 20s.
Yeah, I think I'm at 10.
Yeah.
So I think it is like the younger or like the more you can sock away when you're young.
Well, right. Like right now we don't have kids, like those dependents, like Josie and I don't have a house. We don't have I have my cars paid off. So it's like, all I'm paying now is insurance. So it's like, while you don't have those big payments that you have to do, like it is wise at this current moment to be saving as much money as you can.
Right.
And also like in theory, if you just get your first job out of college, like I feel like we do have a crowd of people that listen to us. I know a lot of people are our age, like a bit removed from college, but we do have a chunk of fans or like Pea Podders that are listening and you're in college. I wish I would have just came right out of college and started putting away 15% if I could have, because like, I think I couldn't have, I was making like $16 an hour. So like it wasn't going to fly, but like, if you could, if you're making decent money and you can put 15% away right away, I think that's so smart, because like you're essentially at like the lowest pay you're ever going to have. So then like, if you're already putting 15% away, the more raises you get, you're just going to like not even feel it. Like, it's like you already have that much. So that's like one thing my parents would always tell me is like, which I did not follow that advice. And I was going into the education world, like you just don't make a lot. And so I was like, I just couldn't financially do that. But like I am, because
it's a harder transition once you're like, say you're at a specific pay and you're only putting away 5 or 10. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, we need to save. And then that 15 feels a lot more drastic than
that just happened to Ty and I. Like within the last year, like we were not putting 15% away, but then like I moved job. Like we've had very inconsistent jobs in the last year where like he was laid off and then it was just my income. And for a while it was just his income. Like finally this year we're like, okay, we're both like, we have stable jobs. We just started putting 15% away, but like that sucked, honestly. Like I was like, well, I haven't been doing that. So now I got a pretty big raise when I went to my new job this fall, but like I didn't feel it because I ended up putting more away. And so I was like, this sucks that like I'm making the same paycheck. It feels like I'm making the same paycheck that I was at a job that paid way less. Like, so I just wish going back, maybe if it's feasible, put more in. And then as you keep like getting promotions and you make it more in your field of work, you're probably going to make more money. And so you won't even notice that like, it won't even like hurt
used to
so
that
bad.
type of living. And it's,
that's like what I would have done if I, in hindsight.
Yes. The other thing too is like, so if you're a Christian, like the idea of tithing, right? Like giving money back to the church and stuff. And I feel like that I was anxious. Like when I first started at my current church, I was like, oh my gosh, is he going to provide? And I will say, like, this is just encouragement. It is supposed to feel like a sacrifice. Like it is like you are giving back. But I will say, like, ever since doing that, I've never had a moment where I'm like, am I going to make rent? Or like, all that type of stuff. So like God does provide. So that's one part too. Cause I can't remember. It's like 10% to the church. How much in savings? It's like, there's some sort of number like,
oh, they say to try to have like 6 months of your pay saved in your savings.
Yeah.
For it's like an emergency backup.
It's like something about the percentages of your paycheck. It's like 10% to the church, 50 in saving, and like, or I can't remember. My friend Tessa said it to me, and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing that. But I will say, like, I'm totally the type of person, like, if I have money disposable to me, like, I can access, that's gonna be gone, like, real quick. And it's not even like I'm like doing big purchases. It's honestly the compound effect of like, a coffee there, an Amazon purchase there.
Yes.
Oh, I have it.
You don't
here.
even realize it.
It adds up so quickly. And and so it was funny because like this week is funny that we're talking about this, because I literally just filed my taxes. I just contributed to my like I have a separate bank account where I have savings and like a money market fund. And then I also contributed to my Roth IRA, like all at this like one time. And then I was like, okay, my bank account's a little slim, but like it's liquid cash, whatever. First of the month comes around and I'm like, So this is like the first time I've ever looked at my bank account being like, and granted, if I needed to go into one of my accounts and pull it out, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I certainly could, but I was like, I've never had like that little of money, and it's still like a good amount, but it's like, I was like shaking in my boots and I'm like, oh my gosh. So just like remember the days of the year or like the month that you're doing things, like that's what I would suggest. But the best probably financial advice I've ever gotten was from my sister-in-law's dad. He helped me set up a Roth IRA, and it's like non-taxable, like retirement basically funds that I can put away and max out each year because I don't have dependents at this current point and I don't have a house payment. So it's like, he's like, max it out for as long as you can. So basically it's like $7,500 a year that I'm putting away in this Roth IRA. Can't touch it until like 2065 when I like retire or whatever. And honestly, like my biggest hack that I give to myself, or I've made myself do, is if I ever get like my tax return will go immediately into it. If I get a bonus for work, like my Christmas bonus went into my Roth, like everything any extra funds that I was not expecting, I'll maybe get like a couple, like a little bit of it, like a chunk, but most of it I put away immediately. Cause I'm like, just treat it like it never happened, because if I like, I'm like, ooh, I have an extra couple grand. Like I will get 2,000 coffees.
Yes. And what's cool, like you said, Coco, about the Roth is that like, because it's money that you're like, that you have right now, that money has been taxed through like your income tax, like all of that. So when you put
the Roth IRA, right?
It's pre-tax. Okay. So you don't have to pay. Yeah. So you don't have to pay.
One of them is taxed and one is not.
Traditional IRA is not taxed. No, 401k.
401
basically it's like there's we're so stupid. Why are we having a fight?
No, it's pre-tax and post-tax.
Yeah, so Roth actually is better. Or like Roth is what I was suggested.
Yes, so because and Coco, that means that you won't get taxed when you take it out in 2065 when you retire.
I have both. I
have both too.
But I do see I think we're trying to max out the Roth too, where it's like someday it will not be, we won't have to pay tax on it.
Yes, exactly. So like work, I don't like, you have to go into a 401k. Like that's not an option. So like so that money will get taxed when you take it out for retirement, which there's like risk there, because what is the tax rate? I don't know. Again, we're not like experts, but I feel like this actually is important. And, yes. Then the Roth is that when you withdraw it, it's tax-free because you've already paid taxes on that money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so what's the traditional then?
A traditional IRA.
Like you guys both have traditional and Roth?
I have both. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a 401k from work, and then I have my individual, I have a Roth IRA.
Oh, not a traditional IRA. Because there's two. Both. There's traditional IRA, Roth IRA, and then 401k.
I have no idea. I have a Roth and I don't have a traditional IRA.
This is where I get a little lost in the sauce. Like I'm like, I don't know for sure. Like,
yeah. So, talk to your your trusted financial advisor in your life. Like, but okay. It says that traditional IRA contributions are tax deductible now. If you qualify, you pay taxes when you withdraw in retirement. And the Roth withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. So a traditional IRA is just functions like a 401k where like you have to,
So it's an additional place where it's like okay. Yeah, I think that's like, it was funny because Megan's dad, he's like, the best day to start a Roth IRA is yesterday. The second best day is today. So it's like if you start saving now, like, and it's compound effect, if you're saving like when I started, I think I was like 25 or 24 and basically it's like was maxing out like every year. And it's like, by the time I do that 7,500, cause it keeps going up. Like I keep on, you can max out more and more. Like, but by the time I'm retired, he's like, you can become you can have $1 million in that for money. Sure. Like it's smart. It's also like, you can't touch it, which is great. I need to have that. Like, otherwise I have no control. And then the other thing I did, which is, like basically like one of Charlie's, my boss's friends, he works at Northwestern Mutual and he just has basically given me, because my account is so small, he's giving me like a free financial advice, essentially. Like I'm not paying this guy anything, because it's basically like they'll do something like where you're under a certain income, they'll kind of establish it, and then once it's time for me to actually do financial planning and all that type of stuff, hopefully I go back to him, which like is my plan, right?
Yep.
So yeah, he has my money that I used to have just like in my general like US bank account, just sitting in savings, doing nothing for me and interest wise. That's now a Northwestern Mutual, and that's in a money market fund. And basically just,
nice.
I'm not even making that much money on it, but it's better. And I also can't see it.
Sure.
Like, I'm glad I cannot see it. Like,
no, 1,000%.
That is like the other thing. Like, it's like your savings, like a good tip is to move that into like a high yield savings, or like you're saying, Coco, like some type of money market if you're into like investing. But I know like we just did that within the last year too, like moved all of our savings because we just had it at Wells, and it was like, I think you make
it would
like
maybe gain like a cent a year. Like,
yeah. And now like we just moved it in within last year, and Ty was like, oh, we've already made like a few $100s on it of interest because it's just in like a high yield savings account that like earns higher interest for just sitting there instead of having it doing like absolutely nothing.
Right.
So that would be like another tip is to move it into a high yield saving. And I was just at a finance meeting because we're doing all this estate stuff with my mom's stuff too. But I was asking the guy, because like we have our checking still at like Wells Fargo, and then it's like we left like some in our savings, and then we put like the rest into like the high yield account.
Right.
And the high yield account, like you can access anytime, like you can transfer the money, and within a couple days, it's like in your account if you need it. So it's not like that is tied up somewhere that you can't access. So I was like talking to him, and I was like, in theory, like, I don't know, we left like a safety net or something amount of money sitting in our like savings. And I was like, does that even make sense? Because like that chunk of money, even though it's not like a ton, we moved a majority to the high yield savings. Like it's just also still sitting in the savings doing nothing. Yeah. And so like he was kind of like, yeah, I would say you could just move like all of that to the high yield.
Oh, really?
Close your savings. Like you don't like,
see, I don't like doing that because my checking, I like to have savings just in case, like.
But you can like do that with your high yield. Like there's not, it's like, you don't really need that. Like that's how I was viewing it. It was like this go between, and he was like, you can do that with your high yields. You just say, I need $1,000 because my checking is getting low or whatever. And then you can like if you ran into like a moment where you're like, oh crap, the vet bills this month were too much, I didn't expect that. You just go to your high yield account and say, I need to transfer $1,000 to my checking. And it just goes. And so like, instead of having it sit in the savings in that like in between, I don't know. I don't think it's hurting that bad, but I was like, oh, food for thought. Like, this is something I didn't consider. Like I was thinking the same, where I was like, well, I want that to be right in my Wells account so that I can just like,
in case like rent and car and whatever all go, and you're like,
rainy day. Yeah. But it's like, I didn't realize like you can do that with your high yield account. So I was like, oh,
I literally don't know I'm low until I get a notification. I do not check my finances daily. Like I don't
check it either.
I'm so bad.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I feel like that's a boy job, respectfully. Like, my dad and my brother are constantly checking.
Yeah. I've gotten way better at it. Like since just being married, and like Tyler just has like, I feel like Ty and I both agree to this. Like, I feel like I'm book smart. Like, I'm really good at excelling at like rules in school and like whatever. And Ty's totally the street smart one. Like, he just knows, he just like has a good understanding of that stuff. And like, we're both good vice versa too. But like, we're just like, I don't know. So I feel like I've really benefited from that. So I'm like, I hate to like stereotype, but I'm like, just kind of like, for my case scenario, I find it to be true. Yeah. And it's like, I literally have only recently been better at budgeting within the last like couple of years because of Ty, because like I will do that. Like I'm the same way where I'm like, oh, money in my account, like I'm spending it. Like I have the desire to save and all that good stuff too. But like, I don't know, like my credit card would be like out of control and I'd be like, oh, got to transfer money again. Like I pay, like it's too much or whatever. Like I didn't look at what I was spending, or like you said, the compound effect, like every little social thing. I was like, well, that was only $15 or whatever, but it like adds up.
And so then $15 things that week and you're,
it's like you're already at 100 or whatever. So I recently, like within just the last handful of years, had said to Ty, like, I need a limit on my credit card. Like not like a physical limit, but like a mental. I was like, I need you to sit down and we need to like, we were doing our budget. And I was like, based on how much we want to put away into savings each month, I was like, how do I do that? Like, where do I need to keep my card around each month? And so it's been helpful because he like, I mean, I sat with him and did it. Like we have a budget of like all of our expenses and then we have like what we're bringing in. And then like in theory, if you didn't spend anything beyond just those basic expenses with like no social stuff yet, like how much are we taking in each month? And then you have to think like, well, okay, how much do I spend on, how much do I want to have to spend on like social stuff or whatever I want? So I just told Ty, like, I need you to tell me like your card shouldn't be more than, I don't know, like, let's just call it $2,000. Like I'm just spitting out random things. And then it's like, that's a good goal number for like my brain to like, not like, it's not that I can't go over it or like that like he would be upset or that whatever, but it's like mentally I save that way because then I'm like, I will see what my credit card balance is at.
Yeah.
I don't like check my
That's
Wells
a good way to
Fargo
look at it.
account.
Cause I'm like, cause I have like on Rocket Money, it gives you like, it took over Mint. And so it's like buckets of like, all right, I want to spend only like 100 on dinners this week, or I want to spend 50 on the dog each month or whatever the heck. Right. And like, I cannot do the math of the different buckets. Cause I'm just kind of like,
no,
like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I should probably sit down and be like, okay, this payment comes from this card. Like I pretty much pay for everything with my credit card. I literally do not use my, like,
me too.
I like all my things are on my credit card. Just cause I want to get the points and all that stuff. But that's a good way of looking at it. Like, okay, if I actually want to save, like my credit card bill each month shouldn't be above 3,500
or whatever it is.
Whatever it is, like something like that. That's a good way to look at it because it's like, because if 1 month, like, okay, like on coming up this month, I have to pay for Hank's next guard for the next year.
Yeah.
It's an unexpected, it's expensive. Yeah. It's like what, 300 for the year or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. And this month I only have 2 people that I want to get like gifts for or like whatever or like something, and I'm like, okay, maybe this month I'm not going out to lunch or dinner that much with people, or like I'm not whatever. And so I think that's a really good, I like that like thought process.
It helps me a lot because it's like every time I spend, I get a notification that's like, you spent $15 on coffee. And it's like, sometimes I don't check it, I guess, that often either, but I check my credit card balance more than I look at like my bank account, I guess.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if I go into my, like, I just actually did it today because I was like, well, I don't know, we're like 2 days into February, and I just was like, where am I at this month? Like I just had like gas yesterday, a Target order yesterday, and I'm like, I'm already at like $200 or $300 and we're 3 days into the month. Like that's actually insane. But it's like, that's just also reality of life. And so it's like, just, I check it like once or twice a week to be like, am I getting close to my like goal number? Because, and then it doesn't matter what I spend it on either. It's kind of just like, as long as I stay around this number a month, like I can go to as many coffees as I want. Like if that's what I choose to if like hit that number.
Like you're like, okay, I'm not going to get new clothes this month. My fun money, I'm not going to spend it towards there, but I want to go get a bunch of coffees. Like that's, and it kind of helps me
to be like, okay, like I'm really close to the goal number, and like, okay, it's January 25th. Like maybe I'll just wait to buy those Lulu leggings until 5 more days when it's February 1st. Or like,
I really like that thought process. Cause I honestly like, I think that's my issue is the mental math. I just have such a hard time with like, I think I'm kind of roughly around the buckets that I set.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm 200 over and I had no idea.
Yeah.
Right. And then if it's like a general lump sum, I'm like, okay, it includes everything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it's like, because with the buckets too, like that's why if you aren't intentional about like weekly, like going through your weekly like expenses or like even like more frequently, like when I was budgeting on the app, I would like every time I made a purchase, like go into the app and add it. That was like the only way I could like do it. But that's so, it's like, that's so tedious. So
it's
like, I
tedious.
think that's another thing of like making it easy for yourself. Like how that will depend on who you are, but like, the easier, I feel like that's with building habits too. Like the more accessible it is, like the more you're going to do it.
Totally. Like, and it has to be like whatever way you comprehend. Like, I feel like Ty does not do it the same way I do. And that's why I was like, I need a number. Like I was like, I just need to know what to stay around so that I'm saving each month. Like, I don't want to know the breakdown of like my gas versus my grocery. Like, I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
One other like app that we've used, and this is like taking it to a different level too, but it's actually kind of cool. It's called Quicken, and it's like you can pay for it. It's like I think you have to pay a subscription for it, but it's not very expensive. But you like upload just monthly. You upload your credit card statements to it, and it like auto enters everything, and then you can see a breakdown in like a pie graph of like, oh, I spent 50% was spent on food, like 30% was spent on social things, or like when Kai was like a puppy, we were like, oh my gosh, 50% of our spendings have been on this dog. Like, and it's interesting because it like monthly breaks it down. So then it's not as like, I feel like it's not as like tedious to like plug it in every day, or like it just gives you a base for like how much am I spending on each category. And then like sometimes you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, like again, like with the dog thing, we were like, why is it categorizing 50% of our spending that month on like the dog? Like we need to chill if we're buying like toys for her or like whatever it is. Like it's just like dumb things that would, oh, we're at Target, this is such a cute dog toy. Like, but like it would categorize each purchase. And so we have not been doing that, and so I'm not out here acting like we're just like doing this all the time. But for a while we were really good at like, we'd do one date night a month that was like a business date night, and then we'd like eat dinner and like upload our statements and like see where we were at. And we try to do it monthly so that like every month you had a good grip on it. And then at year end, it breaks it down and it literally shows you like how much you earned, and then it shows you how much you spent. And it's like,
I can't see that kind of statistics.
I couldn't either, but it actually did help me be like, oh,
no, I'm sure it
like
does.
I was like, oh, I
no
need
wonder
to like
my net worth isn't growing as much as I thought I would, because
like
I
it's
have
like
this salary. Why am I not like a millionaire
you can
already?
make a budget and be like, oh, it says I'm supposed to save $1,000 a month or something, but then you're like, where's my $1,000 going? Like,
no, literally.
I don't know. So like we have literally not done it in like over a year. Like we were just saying the other night, we're like, oh, I should like really get back on that.
I think February is going to be my budgeting month because it's literally day 3.
Great.
I'm going to practice. I'll keep you posted.
Perfect. I love it. It's like not going to be for me, but like
I know
this has been actually insane. Like Noah Khan just announced his tour, you guys. Like
guys.
We just paid for flights and tickets for Harry Styles. I am going to Miami in February. Like it's not the time for me, but maybe March.
Maybe March. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like,
I do think.
Oh, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say that is one thing too when it comes to finances and budgeting of like. Like again, with most things in life, everything in moderation, you know, like you should have fun, and you should like, I feel like there's also like when you have too tight of a grasp on your finances and like hold that as like an idol and like comfort of like, I don't want to spend because like I'm scared, you know, like that's not good either.
Too, like any of us could die tomorrow, not to be morbid, but like if you hold too tightly to your savings, like not to say like go burn through it all.
No,
but like,
no, be responsible.
Money is spendable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it actually, like you should be spending your money. That is like what it is for too, is to like live your life and of course pay for the not fun things, but then also like that's, you know, why you have it. So, you know, of course, just wanted to say that.
To live, you
for
don't
sure.
live to
It's
save.
all in moderation.
Yeah, but
like,
it is
and
like good to have the
I
balance.
truly believe to like build your budget around the things that you're going to prioritize.
So
like
true.
if it's travel, then like build travel into that
So true.
monthly budget or whatever it is. Like I feel like there's ways to do that. Another like couple of hacks, I'm just thinking on the travel realm. Ty and I, like speaking of, I think at the beginning of this, you mentioned like credit cards. I won't pretend to know anything about like certain cards being so good or like certain points, whatever. But I have an Apple card, and we have like a Delta travel card too. Those are like the two main ones Ty and I use. But anyways, my Apple card, it's like you get I think you get 3% back or something just for using Apple Pay. Versus like if I like put my card in, I think you get like 1% back for that. But if you like use Apple Pay, you get a higher percentage back. And then we use all of our like money back, we put into like a vacation fund. So like a lot of our vacations are funded out of just like cash back from our credit cards. I know you can get certain ones that have like actual travel points, but we actually do just use like the cash back as well to put it into we have like a literally separate account called vacation funds, and then it like goes straight in there. So I always like to do that. And then my mom, like same idea, but she would use it for her Christmas gifts. So like all the money she earned back, like all her cash back throughout her year was just like the money she used for Christmas gifts. And I was like, oh, that's so smart. So that like you don't take
feel
a
like
hit.
Miserable around Christmas.
Yeah,
You're like,
because it's like me. Like I'm like my credit card this last December was insane. Like I'm like, oh, I don't plan. I know I'm gonna spend way more than I should because it's like I want to buy people gifts, but like, I don't budget for that at all. And so I was thinking about that this Christmas of how my mom would always like use her cash back, and she'd be like, oh, I have like $1,000 from the whatever in cash back, and that's my Christmas gifts to people. And it's like that's a substantial amount of money to buy gifts. Like,
and then you don't feel
so.
Like,
anyways, I don't know. Maybe you'll have to try it. But right now, like doing something with like, if you have a card, either travel points or using your cash back to like put it into some type of fund that like maybe that is your fun money then or whatever. So
the main reason I use my Chase Sapphire Preferred for everything, like I pay for pretty much everything except for rent, which comes right out of my account. Is because of the travel points. Like literally our flights to New York, I got with travel points. I did not pay for them. I literally did it for my friend's bachelorette party in February, and I will be doing it for when we go camping. So like, that's literally why I do it. And I will like purposely like tell, I will purposely be like, I will pay for dinner. I will pay for whatever I'll be the gas person on road trips because I literally want those points so bad. So
no, it's so true.
I highly suggest it is a higher annual payment. I think it's like around 100, like 96, I think. Yeah. And the APR.
That's the same with the Delta card too.
Yeah. Like I know Capital One Venture is very similar. My parents have that, like, and the APR, like percentage back or whatever, like if you don't pay it is high. Like it's 24 to 25. So like 25%. So there are credit cards that like you could probably find a happy medium. I am pretty diligent about doing auto payments and all that type of stuff. Like, you have to be on it, but like it is super worth it for that because I know I didn't get the Delta because in Milwaukee, like Delta's not a hub like it is in in the Twin Cities. I purposely did Chase I have the option for cash back and points as well as travel points. So,
and just so you know, like just for people that are, I think like I didn't learn a lot about this until we were buying a house, but like coming out of college for sure, like if you don't have a credit card yet, like that's just another practical, like open a credit card. Credit, like you do, of course you have to be careful. Like you can't, I think credit cards can be like dangerous because it's so easy to just like cha-ching, like it's just free money or whatever. But like, so obviously like have your budget, whatever. But then on the flip side, like when you buy a house, you need to have a credit score or like, I feel like even when do they check it when you're renting? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But they pull it like random times in life that I've got like so far, I guess, that I've randomly needed it. And Ty and I were just talking to a friend recently who like, he doesn't have a credit card. And we were just like, I know that like, you probably know someone who got into like deep debt or like there are those horror stories, but we're like, if you use it responsibly and you like set a limit and you just like pay it off every month, it really does benefit you. So like, if you're somebody listening to this, you don't have a credit card, like it does really benefit you to have.
My dad opened one for me in college, which is like a dangerous time to be giving me a credit card. But like, again, I think like they just talked to me and were like, please, like don't spend more than you. And I mean, it was the Delta one and.
Oh shoot. You got Delta in college?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I got like, my parents helped me open a credit card. I had like a debit card all throughout high school and stuff, but then I had my credit card, and it was like through UW Credit Union. So it was like literally like I could get cash there because TCF wasn't a thing in Wisconsin. Yeah. And so it was like, or I don't even, I opened a debit account there as well because I needed to get like for ATMs or whatever. But then because it was like if you're really anxious about like what it is and like you don't know what to do, but you want to get a credit card. And if you're a student, like they have student plans, they have student limits. If you buy it, like my credit limit for my Chase Sapphire is going to be a lot bigger than like someone with a smaller, like if you get a free credit, like not a free credit card, but no annual, whatever, like it will be, you'll have a smaller credit limit. Like they do it based on like what you opt into. So it can feel pretty scary. It's not like Confessions of a Shopaholic where she has a million. Like it is, you just have to be super diligent about it. And it will help you with like a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Any type of rewards for credit cards. Yeah. Like I also use my credit card for everything. So
literally.
The other like last random tip, like I'm just thinking of things or a couple things that I think of like how to help save. Like if I ever get cash, like birthday cash or like I don't know, whatever. I put it like physically into like a little jar upstairs, like almost like a piggy bank.
Yep.
And sometimes like, cause I do, again, like with what you're saying about like, you do want to have fun and like spend money on things that like you want, your money's not going to the grave with you. And so like, I try to like use that stuff truly for like getting my nails done, or like sometimes I'll bring cash to like go out to eat or whatever, just because I'm like, it's there. And like, I want to actually use that on me and not just have it like float into my savings or like my checking, where then it's like going out with the mortgage payment or something. Like, I don't know. So sometimes I'll do that. Like if it's a larger amount, maybe I'll like put it in savings. But if it's like, I don't know, $30, I'm like, oh, this is my nails next time. Like, so I don't know. I try to do that. And then also sometimes having something that I like am saving for helps me to save.
Yeah.
When I find when I do not have anything I'm saving for, I'm just like, well, whatever. But if I'm like, oh, we want to get this, or like, I really want this thing, I'll be better at like, just like trying to spend a little less one month so that I'm like, well, I saved this month and I saved the next month. And now I'm like, so that equals like, it's kind of still, it's for sure still girl math, but like just makes me feel a little better when I'm like, okay, well,
I literally physically hide it. And then I happen upon cash sometimes. It's really funny. I literally have it in like random shoes.
Wait,
it's like a perfect way to
random.
save.
And then
but also that's like fun.
And then I'm putting those shoes on and I'm like, oh, there we go.
like I'm rich today.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I do that.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
But it ain't easy. I feel like and again, like literally never met someone who likes it.
No.
So I don't know. Give us your budgeting tips, or if there are things that like y'all do that help you save, because it's tough out there.
Yeah,
and
true.
There's just like so many fun experiences that I feel like we all just like, I don't know, we're all similar in that. Like we love a good girly dinner, we love a good concert, we love a good travel moment.
But
so
again, like if those are the things that you want to like, if you're trying to, if your main goal is to go have fun and like socialize and whatever, that's great. Say like that's what the money is for. If it's for buying a house or buying a car or whatever, like it's up to you. Use your discretion. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we yapped about money, and who thought? And who would have thought?
Yeah. Who would have thought? All right. Pop culture.
Yeah.
We are talking about
deep diving on the Grammys.
Yeah. I actually like didn't tune in as much as y'all, so I feel like you can take the lead on.
I didn't tune in.
It's
honestly, I was at the movie, so I was honestly kind of sad.
Oh, that's right.
But I watched a bunch of clips. So
I did like tune in to watch I watched Olivia Dean. I watched Justin Bieber. I saw like a little Bruno Mars because that's what was on when I like turned it on. And from there I was kind of like in and out. So Josie, did you watch it?
That's all. I only watched who I cared about too.
Oh,
I
really?
like turned it on and it was Best New Artist. So I watched all the Best New Artist performances, which that was like, honestly, I feel like I watched the like talking points of the night that like matter. Yeah. So I'm like perfect. But so new artist performances were like, interesting to say the least. Some of them were great, but there's like one group called the Marias.
Okay.
And I like turned it on while they were performing, and it was just a little like,
what's their
it's
vibe?
Not for me. Like kind of like weird, kind of like sultry, like didn't really sound very like nice to me. I don't know. Like it was just kind of giving like weird.
How was like, Addison Rae?
Oh, like not good.
No, I wouldn't expect it.
No, but I was rooting for her.
Did she perform?
Yes, they all did. Everybody.
Oh my God, imagine Addison Rae performing on the same night as like, it was like Olivia Dean.
No, and in this, like they do it a medley, like you go from the next to the next, like it is straight after. Like, yes. So it literally went straight from like the Marias to like her in like a bra, you know, like it was so, it's like vibe change left and right. Addison Rae, like that was just insane. Like if anybody, it should have been Tate McRae. I heard the toast say that. Like Addison was giving like Tate McRae or like wannabe Tate McRae kind of. And
has Tate McRae never been nominated
for Best New Artist? I don't think so. And I feel like this would have been her year probably.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Cause she's like doing a tour.
Maybe she has. I'm not sure, but
maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, but then, okay, do you guys know Leon Thomas? Did you hear about this? Okay, so he played, what's his name? He was in Victorious.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, so he was in Victorious and people were making, so my roommate, Emily, was like, oh my gosh, have you seen that Victoria Justice meme where like they ask her about Ariana Grande?
Oh yeah, like we all sing.
And it's just fun. Like my roommate was cracking up. She's like, no way. Like,
what's his name?
They do all sing, except there's like 2 like Grammy like winners and nominees, and Victoria Justice is not one of them. Leon Thomas, I think. So that's hilarious. Like my roommate, I would have never ever put that together that he was on Victorious, but she like clocked it right away. So that was hilarious. He was nominated. Alex Warren for Ordinary was nominated, and I don't know if you guys heard, but his in-ears
like fell out. But did he still do like okay-ish? It was
like,
bad.
As best as he
I heard
could,
the technical
but
difficulties were tough.
Yeah, no, it was not his fault at all. Like it was.
So did
totally,
he sound bad because he just like couldn't hear
off
himself
of the music? Like he didn't sound bad, but he like could not hear the like it was like an echo. Like it was like off. Like he was off. Like it was really bad. Like
which
it
is
wasn't
crazy.
that he,
Like Grammys is all about music. Like do the freaking sound check.
No,
Right.
and it's totally you could tell immediately his in-ears were not right because he just was like panic stricken, like in his face.
I'll have to go
and then you
watch
can
these.
see him like he takes it out and then he starts to like, and he's in the audience.
Why didn't he just like stop? Maybe it would have just been like
would've been
because
so
they can hear,
uncomfortable.
but they can all hear that it's like when off.
I know, but it's also like the like it's like he had somebody performing after him. I don't know, like I don't know, but he was a champ and like literally handled it.
I was gonna say, I feel like people were like he handled it well. Like,
yeah, but there was a moment where I was like, this is so horrible. I feel so horrible for him. Like not his fault at all, but oh my gosh.
Win?
No. So then there
Olivia
was
Dean
that
did.
girl. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It was that girl that sang Messy and she tried to do like an acoustic version, not having it, didn't like it. I like that song a lot. I'm nothing against her. No.
And she did win.
No.
Olivia
She did
Dean
win
won.
later in the night.
Oh, okay. I was like, she did win an award though, and she was so
Yes.
it was so not a great speech moment.
Either. She was panicked, but no. Then it was our queen, Olivia Dean. I think she was last, if I am remembering correctly.
She was.
Saved the best for last, and she won. Thank goodness. Nobody wins best new artist that I want to win. Like Noah Khan got
It's
duped
so
a couple
true.
years ago.
He was there.
brokenhearted. Yeah, he was there. And I wanted Olivia so bad, and she for sure deserved it, and she did win. So I love that for her.
And her performance was good. So.
Perfect and amazing. And it made me sad that we won't be seeing her live this year. I know, exactly. So the best new artist was certainly like the talk of the town, that medley, and that's what I tuned right in for.
As well as the fact that Chappell Roan couldn't give less of an F when she was presenting the awards. Also, her dress was quote unquote. I personally think it like, so her dress on the red carpet was like literally hanging on by nipple piercings. I don't think those are her real boobs. I think there was a prosthetic thing over it. I really
what?
Imagine someone steps on your dress and your nipple rips out. Like there's
That's
no way
true.
she did
It's
that.
true.
There's literally no way she did that. If she did, she's a masochist. Like that's insane. That is insane.
Yeah, I did not love that look.
It was not attractive. It was
I'm all
honestly
about like
not.
being bold, but I'm like, it was just nudity. Like I was like,
It wasn't like a good like be bold, but make it look good. Like it was
also
not.
like I saw the video where she's like has it on, and then all of a sudden she like just takes off the robe or whatever, and I was like, why did we have to have that moment? Like I was just not expecting. Like I literally was watching the TikTok, and I was like, why did we
she
need to
looks
do that? Like
her body looks great, but I'm like, truly, the thought of someone coming up and just yanking it out, like
insane.
Freaks me out.
Well, let me. I won't get on my soapbox about my friend Chappell, but I love her music. Mm-hmm. Like I think she's so talented.
Her attitude,
her personality
sucks.
is insufferable to me. Like I really can't talk too much about it because it actually makes me upset, but she got on stage and acted like she like didn't want to be there and like was just like,
and it's like respectfully, it's not about you because you're here presenting for the best new artist. Like this is the newcomers like award. It's not about you. Like Harry was very like when Harry came out and presented for album of the year or artist of the year for Bad Bunny, like he didn't make it about him. Like literally it was his birthday. It was Harry's birthday was the Grammys.
It was.
And he literally just announced Aperture, and like literally people were fighting over Ticketmaster for his show. Like he has a very big week. None of it did he make about him. He came in and presented. Like Chappell, come in, do your job, and leave. Like I'm sorry, you get so mad that like the celebrities and like paparazzi, and it's like, this is the sign, like this is the deed that you signed, my friend. Like,
no, that's where
I don't get it.
I feel like I've said this before, but I'm just like, if she didn't want this, she doesn't have to do this anymore. Like, but she's choosing to like, I don't know, still be a celebrity. Like, okay, if you want to go back and not do it, like people will, like, I know it's not easy, but like you can become irrelevant like fairly easily. Like if you just stop. But I'm like, obviously this is your dream. Obviously this is what you're passionate about.
And
is
you're
like making
talented.
art. And I'm
And
like,
it's
I'm
like-
sorry. Yeah, but that's what comes with the territory. It doesn't mean that how people treated her in certain situations is right or justified. But I just am like, can you just like get up and present an award and like just act like you want to be there. You don't have to give a smile. You don't have to like fake it. But I'm like, don't be rude. This is somebody's like the biggest moment of their life. Like
Their first
just
Grammy.
Like,
yeah.
just don't bring attention to yourself. If you don't want attention, like stop like putting nipple piercing dresses on and then also like getting up there and being obnoxious. Like seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to go watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
And
after
it's
this.
was
probably
giving,
not
like,
even as
I don't
bad
know,
as
it's
I'm
just
making it
like-
out to be.
I can't remember who presented
No,
to
I heard
Chapel.
other people
I
talking
can't remember
about
who
it.
presented to Chapel, but I certainly don't remember it being like okay, God, like who has the gun against her head? Like that's
No,
what it
literally.
felt like. I was like,
that's what it felt like.
and especially being an Olivia Dean fan, I'm like,
I know.
bro,
it's like,
you're ruining
like,
this
my
moment.
girl.
Like, people are
She's
talking
like
about the fact
Olivia
that
Dean.
now people are talking about the fact that Chapel Roan presented with a sour attitude rather than the fact that Olivia Dean won. Granted, people are talking about both, but it's like, that's sad for you. You're the one creating the attention for yourself.
No, it's so
it just
frustrating.
didn't have to be like that.
No.
Ugh, it's so frustrating. Yeah. So anyway, again, like I just get so, she just irks me for some reason. I know that there's so many celebrities that like complain about things, but like hers just for some reason, she
know.
really gets me.
Did you guys watch Sabrina Carpenter's performance?
Yes. Queenie loved
Her
it.
I
mic
did not.
was on and she was good. Like, I feel like last year when she
Okay.
did it, I think last year when she did it, I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
her music wasn't really like, it wasn't mixed well, or like they didn't do good audio. But like this year I could actually hear her singing and I'm like, oh wow, she sounds like really good.
Yes. Man child.
And then the only
I
other thing,
have so much to catch up on.
yeah, you got to watch
It
that.
was
I need
so
to go
good.
watch
And she's just
TikToks.
like such a, just like a pop
Yeah,
girly.
she always has
it
a
was
great
so
performance.
fun.
She's
and
just
yeah,
so the moment.
her vocals were amazing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
she did great. I'm trying
yeah.
to think of other things that happened.
Justin
JB,
Bieber.
Justin
I
Bieber.
will say, I'm sorry, Josie. I just didn't love the like shirtless boxer sack moment, but his vocals and the song performance were amazing. So like I loved that. And Hailey Bieber was just like so that girl with her little like
She is so
she
that
was like
girl.
yeah. And people were like even I was just like reading the comments. I'm such like a comment sleuth.
Yeah.
And people were like, wait, I'm starting to love her. And so I was like, this is so funny. But yeah, I also though did like, I guess I'm like contradicting myself. I didn't like that he like came on with socks and his boxers and shirtless, but I also liked what he was trying to portray of like,
Yes.
this is me in my element, like
Yes.
whatever.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, is he naked? Like at first you don't look,
Please. Just kidding.
no, but I think like, and then I didn't notice the mirror at first either. So I think there
Yeah.
was like this like symbolic
Artistic,
and then, yeah. And just everything he's been through in the scrutiny, and he gets really like nervous at stuff like this, you know, obviously talking as if like we like FaceTime before and he was like really nervous.
And you prayed
Like,
over
I
to
don't
him
know.
before he went on.
Yeah, no, like that's how I talk when it comes to him. I'm like, he was so nervous, you guys. Like,
Guys, he like gets in his head and like it really affects him.
right. But I do think I liked that like vulnerability part of it too.
Yeah.
But yes, no, like I like again, even if I didn't like it, like I just would like it. I don't know how to explain it. He can literally do no wrong. I was so mad he didn't even win a Grammy. I don't even know if he like deserved a Grammy for Swag, but like in my mind, I was like, he at least
Because who
deserved
won
one.
again over him?
Well, he was nominated for 4, so lots of people won over him. But
Okay.
it's okay. He just always gets
This
gypped on Grammys.
makes me like one other critique, not of Justin Bieber. Maybe this is a hot take. Tell me what you guys think. I do not like the host of the Grammys.
Trevor Noah.
yeah.
He's hot. He's hot and cold. People. He hosted last
He
year.
just-
I don't know. People have a
I
really.
feel like the celebs like do not like him. Like he's interviewing them and they're just
I
like
honestly don't
Bad
think
Bunny.
they can hear him. I don't think they
Okay,
can hear
maybe
him.
that's
like,
what it is. Like I was like Bad Bunny just looked confused.
Well,
like
Bad
Justin
Bunny,
Bieber
like
just
actually his first language is not English, so like you could like he
Yeah,
joked all
but
the time that
plenty
he
of
can't
people-
understand English.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
but
it's
like
not,
JB too. Like Justin Bieber just was like Like, okay.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I just was like, he
know.
kind of like annoys people, I feel like. And then he tries to make jokes. Like, I just felt like his jokes this year,
I feel
was
like that'd be a
meh.
hard job.
It would be a hard job, but I kind of am like, I don't know. I like would be open to new people.
Yeah, I
don't
respect
know.
that critique 1,000%.
He's not awful. I just am like,
Yeah,
I'd be open to a different person.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
I don't know why they keep doing him because I feel like last year was also mixed reviews, so I'm surprised that it is. But apparently, it's. I didn't watch any of his stuff, but I can imagine it was not very like amazing. Like
No,
I can,
it was like
It's fine.
bare, but
It's
but
not
I'm like,
that bad. It's just kind of like, meh.
Well, it is mint, and it's always going to be mint because celebrities like can't take a joke either.
Celebrities
So if
can't
they,
take
like,
a joke. I think Nikki Glaser killed it at Golden Globes because she's a comedian and she doesn't care and she's just like so funny. So like, I think the route you do is comedians, and then like if people can't take a joke, that's up to them. But
No, exactly.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other things to report on?
there was one more
Yes.
thing
The
that yeah.
Yes. The fact that Bad Bunny won Album of the Year and was given the award by Harry Styles, who they both are Kendall Jenner's ex.
At the same time.
I know, literally.
Sexy.
No, literally, what perfect, like her Super Bowl commercial could not have, like, it's just so funny. Like, it talks about all of her exes, and then it's like not even in the sports realm. She's in that, and then I'm like, she's got two of them up there for Album of the Year at the Grammys too. Like, okay, queen,
She's dating iconic
hilarious.
men.
So there's so many memes out there of like when you're watching like both of your exes on the stage, or like when you realize like you're gonna have to like get the award from your ex's ex. Like, just hilarious.
Do you think they felt awkward?
No, I don't think
I doubt
so.
they
Like,
even like.
Is what it is.
no, that
I think
like,
Hollywood's so small because I'm thinking of like Harry also dated Taylor. Taylor's also friends with Sabrina. Like there's
true. Like,
so many
whatever.
random things that I'm like.
And they move on so fast to the next person. It's
Yes.
like, whatever.
Also, like
Yes.
Harry's dating Zoe Kravitz now, and her dad is Lenny Kravitz, and I'm just thinking, I just put like that all together like recently, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I just am like, I imagine like the overlapping like. It's just crazy, but I'm so happy for Benito. What an amazing week for him. I'm
and
so
like he'll be
I'm- performing
performing at the Super Bowl
I am
in a week.
so excited for him at the
Less than a
Super
week.
Bowl. I've been like watching clips and stuff. You guys have to go watch. If you're not a Bad Bunny fan, go watch his James Corden Carpool Karaoke. He is so
okay.
cute. Like
okay, I'll watch. I love the carpool karaoke.
it's like 50. It's not even that long. He's so funny. His also his SNL is really good too. But I just like love him so much, and I was like so happy that he won that. Like truly so happy. And like Kendall Jenner, I don't really like love you, but I love your taste. It's an impeccable taste.
impeccable taste.
If I were
So
her, I
true.
would do it too. Like it's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
But
And
yeah,
on-
that's about all I have to
I
say
was
about
just
the
gonna say, and on
Grammys.
that note, should we do our praises? Like,
Yeah.
that feels like just a good spot to end on the Benito
Absolutely.
ending here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, do either of you have yours? What are we grateful for this week? Should we just
made a really good chicken piccata. It's like lemon caper chicken.
Oh, that
And I'm having
sounds
some after this, and
super
I'm
good.
actually looking forward to leftovers, which that's how you know it's good.
Yep.
So it's a Suzanne Summers, like super easy recipe. And it has been, I haven't made it in a long time, and I resurfaced it on Sunday, and I'm so glad I did. So that is what I'm grateful for, is that I get to eat that in 30 minutes.
Obsessed.
That's amazing.
I feel like this week I'm just thankful for downtime. I feel like I often have been having super busy weeks. This week and like over the weekend, less busy. And I just like have rotted on the couch, watched a ton of TV, and like I just haven't had that in like literally months of my life, I feel like. So I've
Yep.
just been like loving the just relaxation time that I've had.
That's amazing. My praise is for the song Good Plans by Red Rock Worship, I think. Yeah, Red Rock's Worship. Yes. Yes.
That was on my thing this morning.
I have been listening to that so much. Like, again, just going on with like trusting God for plans for my life. And I listen to it like in the morning when I'm working out. I listen to it in the car. Like, I'm trying to, when I'm like feeling like down or stressed or anxious or whatever, like I'm trying not to listen to music that like is sad
Adding
and
to
anxious.
that energy. Yeah.
I like have
I've been
for a
doing
little
that a lot.
bit.
In the morning, I will purposely only listen to my worship music to be in the right headspace.
Oh, me too.
I just have been like, every lyric of that song is just really speaking to me. So I've been loving it.
We're reading, sorry, this is like off topic, but at Bible study, we're doing Revelation. And so the Revelation song right now, I'm like, cause like there's just so many of like like they just like literally took Revelation and put it into a song. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that one. And then this morning it was, what was it? It was like Angus Day and it's like King of Kings, Angus Day or something like that. Is it Angus? Is it Agnes? I don't know. that would be hilarious.
I think it's Angus, right? Angus.
Angus Day, King of Kings. What if I was like Lauren Diagli? We'll share that for another time. Or I think we did. But anyway, I love that. I'm so glad that song's like resonating with you.
Yeah. Love it.
Amazing.
Obsessed. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 3ps.podcast. And you can subscribe to us on YouTube. What else am I missing? Those are our main platforms.
Yeah,
follow us on Spotify. Give us a review on Spotify. I don't know. Anything. Hit the like button.
Any other
we love hearing from you.
For like how to budget, let us know. Because we're certainly not experts.
Seriously, we're just trying to get better at it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alrighty. Well, this was another great episode. We just yapped. So, all right. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.